sons perished 1,000 years ago. Their great cities turned to graves. In their place came new life.
Zdravím dámy a pánové a vítám vás zpět u Horizon Forbidden West. Dneska bychom měli najít Poseidona, no ale předtím tady samozřejmě musíme sejmout tady tyhle zmrdy, kteří prostě, no, budou nároční. A já musím spadnout dolů, skvělý. No, trefil jsem ho tím kopím, tomu ubírá dost a teď ještě tady toho hnípa, kdybych trefil. Jo, bomba. Ono, bych to stejně neudělal potichu, takže je vlastně jedno, že to vlastně udělám takhle. No, i když Snob Mouhovi se to určitě nelíbí. Obří krokodýl nikdy nebude jednoduchý soupeř. Ale tyhle kopí k podivu, jak jsem je minule vyzkoušel, tak oni fakt jako fungují hodně dobře. A už jsou tady další. Nebo to mě trefil on? To je zmrt. Jasně jsou tady další. To je vyloženě rozstaví úplně rozvrtá, to je bomba tady tohle, actually. A byl tohle ten stroj, který se měl zabít, nebo to je ten další, co tam byl? Tam má být stroj, co kryje ten vstup k Poseidonovi. Je to ten druhý, ne? Ještě no. Bez tak. Takže jak se tam dostanem, no. To je ono. Teďka já jsem tady plaval, že to bylo jednoduché. Kdybych tu vodu pak mohl sem zase napustit, bylo by to super, no, protože jak se ty... No, ne, že by se mi tam chtělo jít na ty místa, ale jakoby ono... se to fakt líp dělá, když tam tu vodu mám napuštěnou.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle! Oh. Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
No, takže toho je vodní stroj, jo? Co má slabinu? Mráz a elektřina, no. Já bych potřeboval trefit ten talíř, co má na zádech. No a teď ho zmrazíme trošku. On má docela velkou hlavu, takže on mě takhle může mrdat, no tím. A to je na hovno. Já se potřebuji oddálit do něho. Jo, a samozřejmě, že umí chrlit vodu. A ti hňupy na něho střílijou, nebo ne? Je omráčený? Není, ještě ne, no. Až teď, no. No, i když nenadlouho. Ale actually tohle je overpower strategie, která teda funguje účinně na skoro každý stroj. Už by mohl být dole. Jo, bomba. Máme ho. Jo, máme si promluvit s hňupama a pak najdeme Poseidona. Kde jsou?
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
No, hoši, co dál?
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
No, takže oni tady budou jako ty všechny světla jako brát. Ty světla jsou tady vlastně těma uhlíkama, jakože jak oni tomu říkají. Promítaný. Aspoň tak to chápu, no. A my si jdeme pro Poseidona. Let's go. A kde pak se schovává? Už jsme mu zničili území, takže už se nemůže schovávat za vodou.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years.
He was right.
OK, no. To byla rychlá vpráva.
There. I should be able to use that console.
Čen měl pravdu, no. Doufám, že už tady nebude žádný vojeb a že ho vážně nandem.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
OK, cool. Takže jo, máme Gaiu. No, respektive máme Poseidona pro Gaiu.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Jo, takže teď by se mělo město obnovit, ne? Jo, to se mi líbí. No, takže teď vidíme hologramy toho, jak to tady vypadá, no. Pěkné. No. Takhle to tady vypadalo původně, no. Samozřejmě jsou to všechno hologramy, protože to tady je už 100 let v prdeli, ale to nevadí, no. Ale vypadá to tady velice zajímavě, ta japonská věž, tady tohleto. To jsou ty baráky nahoře, jakože, no. No, takže pokračujeme k výtahové šachtě teda. A vlastně odsud. Záleží, kam se tam teď dostanu, no. Třeba to říkají ti hňupy, že se to tak rozsvítilo, to mě zajímalo. Moment, já tady chci vyskočit. Jo, japonský chrám. Samozřejmě, no. Pěkně, no, teďka to tady všechno to vyznačený, jak to tady bylo původně. No, i když ty rozbitý výtahy už tady nikdo nespraví, no. Okay. Je něco zajímavého? Asi ne. Kasíno, no. Největší kasíno v Las Vegas. A teď ten výtah vlastně už by nás měl vyvízt navrh, ne? Jsou další záznamy. Tohle jsem tady jsem ale byl, ne? Jo, tady to, jo, jenom tady to je teď vyplavený, to vypadá jinak tady. Teda pěkně pomalej výtah, to byl takový genius.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Musíš všechno doplnit, protože, no, s jílama jsme na tom většině kriticky.
Show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay,
No, takže celý Las Vegas se rozsvítilo, pěkné, no. A Morlund to tady chce přestavět. A udělat to tady nový, jo. A samozřejmě, že z toho chce, že tady chce dělat hazardní hry, protože proč ne. Když je to Las Vegas, tak proč ne, že? No, pěkné. Ale my teďka jdeme za Gajou zpátky. A jdem zjistit, co nám řekne, když jsme získali Poseidona, no. A jestli se Gaia naučí nějaký nový triky s tím Poseidonem, i když silně pochybuju o tom, že by to něco změnilo. Minimálně pro mě herně asi ne. Jo, a se vždycky spawnu tady v řiď. A je samozřejmě naše oblíbená skupinka. A tady ta cápka už pro mě má připravenou novou historku. Takže si ji musíme vyslechnout.
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the tin had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
Takže nová ruina, jo? Moment, kde přesně ta ruina je? Je tady, jo? A je tam starý tunel, který mu se stroje vyhýbají.
Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
Okay, to zní zajímavě určitě. No, měli bychom zjistit, jak spravit tam toho tóneka, toho zamčenýho na vrchu, no. No, co se tady změnilo na základně? Už to tady trochu naupgradili?
this. Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
No, už tady máme Erenda, už to tady máme vyzdobený, můžeme si se všema popovídat. A už to tady začíná trochu vypadat, no. Tady je východ, ne? A dveře se nám otevírají automaticky. Jo, a tohle bude náš dům. Všechno doplníme. A co pak tu máme? Moment. Symbolický předmět. Moment, a to právo na průchod, co mě dal, to sebou nenosíme? Já si myslím, že to sebou nosí Aloy celou dobu, protože přece to právo na průchod má mít u sebe, ne? Aby jim to ukázala. Okno.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
OK, takže originální kopí.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
Jo, takže přívěšek Elizabeth, který tady necháme teďka, jo? To bude změna.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet. Huh. Looks like Aaron made himself at home.
No, Aaron se tady zabydlel.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest.
OK, takže nám tady budou shromažďovat vlastně zásoby. Takže tady se nám ukládají nějaký data a jakože tady bude zobrazený nebo něco, já nevím, no. Jo, tady budeme mít zásoby vždycky, když se sem vrátíme.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see. Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Jo, takže tady můžeme si craftit ty věci na ovládání těch. Flowhorn, Widemo, jo, vyrobit ovladačky, já z něho potřebuju. Můžu ovládat, musí vyrobit ovladač na scrapera. Jako teoreticky ty ovladače si vyrobit můžu, protože se můžou někdy hodit. Plowhorn, toho jsem ještě teda jakože neviděl, ne? Já mám pocit, že Plowhorn, s tím jsem ještě nebojoval. Whitemo, jo, to je zmrt ten, co žere. No, ale já si chci se všema popovídat, speciálně no, s Erendem, ale tady s těma dvěma se taky musíme popovídat, protože ty dialogy jsou důležitý.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
OK, to byl rychlý pokec, no. Co vám řekne Varl?
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. How's, training with Cell?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
No, Erend už si vymyslel songy dobrý. Oh, to je zajímavý, Erendovi se líbí songy prastarých. To je styl.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great!
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that. How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Karja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Same here.
I wonder what it's like being in space.
No, takže asi bychom měli jít konečně za tou Gaiou. Takže tím líp, no. Se Hrendou jsme si pokecali, samozřejmě to bylo záživné a teď... Moment, tady tohleto, to je co? Konzoli Psychiliois.
What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating
Yeah.
I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already.
Jo takhle, takže tady budeme využívat na tohleto ty moduly těch dronů. To budeme vyzkoušet.
Drones reconnected now.
Co nám to dá přesně? OK. A co přesně teda? Moment, neříkejte mě, že já si tady změním pozadí, který se tady bude zobrazovat, když sem přijdu, to mě neříkejte, fakt ne, hej. Tohle je... Jo, tohle je tady džungle nějaká. Tady jsme byli někde. Já si ty lokace tolik nevybavuju zase. A máme jenom 3, takže máme ještě to. Jo, je drone offline, takže ještě tohle máme. To bude, no. Jo, to je to Las Vegas. Ale to se mně líbí, to tam nechám. Las Vegas, hotové a jdeme tam vozit Poseidona. To bylo rychlý.
What did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
No, takže tady máme nějaký neznámý signál, který by mohl být Elitia teda. No a Varl s Erendem jdou samozřejmě s náma do té tajemné hory, kde by se to mělo dát. Samozřejmě si ještě promluvíme s Gajou.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate. Though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up. What do we know about Ether?
Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Acquiring it might allow me to quell the most severe storms in the region. But be careful. Like Demeter and Poseidon, It will need to be restored to its original code state before it is safe to capture.
Got it. The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Perhaps you will be able to procure Eleuthia at the SOS coordinates. Artemis and Apollo, however, remain unaccounted for.
I'll be on my way.
I wish you safe travels.
No, takže Gaia nám teda řekla všechno, zjistili jsme všechno, co jsme mohli a máme si ji teda promluvit s Varlem na tu hlavní misi, kterou teoreticky můžeme jít začít jako hned, protože ono není co ztratit. Hlavní, je to ono, ne? Jo. Tady ty jsou stejně přerušený teďka, aha, takže to asi budu muset povinně stejně tu misi teď dát.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Další místnost, jo? Pěkné, to je ono, ne?
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. Gaia,
Tady, no.
what's this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives.
Co to znamená?
Entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Let's do that.
No, máme tady šachtu minimálně.
There's data here. Another room. What for?
Je to tady můžeme prohledat aspoň. Malý rozkvět.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facilities coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs.
Oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Zajímavý záznam, no a ještě něco tady bude. Aha, ne, tak ne, no. Tady akorát, tady ta truhla je zavřená za půlkou dveří. Takže ona nejde, nebo moment. Ona má tu ikonku, že jo, takže já ho můžu takhle protáhnout, jo, tak to jo, no. Tak to je okno. To by šlo. Tady byly skrytý dveře. To je Randový pokoj. No a hádám, že tady už takhle nějak jako je všechno, takže si můžeme promluvit s těma hňupama.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Jo, já bych řekl, že jo.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh? Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
No, takže tam byla nějaká cápka od těch zenitů a bojovali s ní utenakové a ti teda, no, hodně jich pozdechalo, ale ten jeden nakonec probodl a nakonec ju sejmul, takže bomba, no. Actually tu jejich zbraň bychom si měli vzít, ale ok, asi si ji nevezmeme pravděpodobně. A pak ti hňupy tam, netuším, co tam dělali, ale měli tam kuši tu obří a ta vybuchla. Netuším jak, ale svítilo to elektricky, takže to nějak vybuchlo. No. Takže těžko říct. Každopádně pro tento díl už to bude vše. Já vám děkuji, jestli se podívali, doufám, že se vám toto video líbilo. Pokud ano, můžete zanechat like, popřípadě odběr pro další videa. A uvidíme se u dalšího.